Who's the guy from this week?
My ex, just to be consistent. I mean, I'm in the stage where I'm ready for a husband. I'm not really out here trying to be in the whole phase anymore. So,
So you're
yeah.
gonna just deal with your ex until your husband comes around?
No, it was just convenient. It had been a month.
It had been a month?
Yeah, it had been a month and I had needs.
Wait, you guys broke up when?
This summer.
This summer. So y'all been having sex ever since you broke up?
Not consistently at all. I've been working on me. He's been working on him. Things
But
happen,
wait, I thought he ended the relationship.
Not like that. Not like he said, "Oh, it's over." It was more so of I'm gonna string you along. I'm gonna make you believe that
So
we're together
okay,
and we're
okay,
really
I got a
not.
couple questions. Were you guys in a committed relationship?
Yep.
So y'all broke up. So basically now he could rightfully so have sex with you and other people and you can't say nothing.
So that's the thing. That's why I'm not really giving him a lot of my time. It's just more so when I needed it. It's protected. It's responsible. I'm super adamant about asking before I lay down with you. You know what you got going on. Is he telling the truth? I don't know. Did I care like? Did I care this
He
week?
got the best of both worlds.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB Flair. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got Kendra G. But before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe. So, man, I've actually been, man, just going through Kendra G videos, man. And, yo, dude, there's a lot. There's a lot of videos in here, man, that prove Canvas Samuel was right. So, you know, and this right here, man. This right here, here's the title. I'm gonna read y'all the title, right? So it says, she's still intimate with her ex, but only until she meets her husband. Y'all already know how this is about to go down, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, have you been here before?
No, I've been on your Facebook and Instagram tonight, but I haven't been on here yet.
Okay. What's your name, baby?
Shanara.
Shanara, where you calling us from?
Tennessee by Nashville.
Tennessee. How old are you?
29.
29. What you do for a living?
I'm an admissions advisor.
Admissions advisor.
For an online college.
Online college. Okay. You have any children?
Nope.
No kids. This is Shanara?
Yeah.
Shanara, Tennessee, 29, no kids, admission advisor, online college. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
March 30th. I'm an Aries.
She's an Aries. All right, boo, what kind of man you looking for?
Tall, dark, and handsome. I dated men with kids. I'm trying to see if I can find one without a kid. So that's the main goal right now. And then a man that works and takes care of himself. So
okay.
Somebody in the comments said, you know, what about you know, women messing with men that have kids? Well, people gotta understand, man, that, you know, because I made a video yesterday where a lady, she had 2 baby fathers and 3 kids deep. And you know, of course, I'm not sitting over here saying women, man, who have kids. I'm not saying that single mothers aren't allowed to have a boyfriend. I'm not sitting over here saying that single mothers should be deprived of love. What? I think everybody needs a companion, bro. I mean, I don't know how you could live life without a companion. However, she was delusional because she's expecting a whole lot out of that man. But my thing is, man, what people have to understand, right? Because the guy kept saying, well, what about women that chooses men that have multiple baby mamas and kids? Well, number one, stop dealing with them. I mean, that would be considered your pookie right there. At that point, if he has multiple baby mamas, that's a pookie. Leave him alone, right? But to his question, you know, I just answered part of it. But also to his question, when you have a man with, let's just say, a man with a kid, right? He has 1 kid or 2 kids, right? By 1 baby mother, and a woman can still come in there, and that man is still expected to perform at a high rate. That woman can still come into the relationship and be taken care of. But when you have a woman that have multiple kids, and you're talking about a stepfather, he has to come in there, he has to pick up the role, he has to take care of some kids that ain't his. And let's just say they get married and they want a divorce. She's taking half of his money, and she's taking out bond that man has with those kids. She's taking that away too. So yes, man, you know, a man gains nothing when he jumps into a relationship with a woman that has multiple kids. A woman can still gain a lot jump into a relationship with a man that has kids. Only by one woman though, by one baby mother. Once the man has his second baby mother, you know what I'm saying? It ain't looking too hot. I'm just be real with you, it ain't looking too hot. But those are the men that you want to avoid. And I tell people, hey man, you know, and a lot of your people will tell you, hey, avoid women, man, that have multiple kids by multiple men. And the same thing with women. Yo, women, avoid men that has multiple kids by multiple women.
What's some deal breakers?
Baby mama drama for sure, because I've dealt with that in the past. Somebody that can't be honest, and then of course somebody that's gonna use you. Those are like the number 3 for right now.
Does he have to be in Tennessee?
I prefer it, yeah, just because I'm stable. I own my house. I'm in the same place that I'm gonna be for a while, so I would prefer him to be in this area too.
Okay. Could he have kids?
Yeah, he can have kids, but I prefer him not to, just so I can give that a shot, because that's what I've always wanted, is a man that doesn't have kids to do that with, you know, from the ground up.
Because you have no kids, right?
Right.
So far, her expectations are pretty good. You know, she's saying, hey man, she's open to dating a man with a kid. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Even if a woman dates a man with kids, she still has a whole lot to gain out of that situation. She's still gonna have a man that takes care of her. But it ain't the other way around when a man decides to sit over here and date a woman, man, that has multiple kids. A man has a lot to lose.
All right. Does he have to look a certain way?
I would prefer him to be tall. I'm really short, so I want him to be tall. I don't want short kids.
You don't want short kids. How tall are you?
4'11".
So, you want him to be, what's really tall? Well, everybody's tall to you, right?
I'm gonna hang up. Yes, everybody's taller than me, Kendra, but I prefer like 5'8" and up, just because I'm a little picky. My mom chose a short man, and that's why I'm here like this now. And no, I don't want to do that.
You don't like being short?
I would rather reach things when I want to, you know, get something out the shelf.
Okay, fair enough. All right, does he have to make a certain amount of money?
No, I'm finna fix this camera. No, he doesn't have to make a certain amount of money. I would prefer that he does take care of all of his bills himself. And if he needed to get a second job, he would. Otherwise, I mean, I feel like you don't need to be dating anybody if you can't take care of your bills.
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra cam.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see myself.
Okay. We see you, boo. So, Shannara, right?
Now look, shorty a little chunky, you know, but shit, hey, listen, right? You know, I'm not on that Kevin Samuels band where, you know, man, you gotta be goddamn looking a certain way, you gotta be petite and all that, man, no. Like I said, I like my women with a little bit of me. You know, my biggest thing is, does she stay in the gym? I'm a big guy, so I need, you know, I don't want no little woman. Right? So, everything is kind of falling down in place. You know, it seems like what she's asking for is very reasonable. It's very reasonable. And she's willing to sit up here and say, hey man, look, I'm willing to jump into a relationship with a man that has his own set of kids, providing that it's only by one baby mother. Also, what I like about Kendra, right? If you're going to be coming on this show, right, she's going to make you stand up, you know, do the Kendra cam or whatever, right? And, you know, I think, you know, to some degree, that's low-key lit. You know, that's low-key good because, you know, hey, if a man's going to be wanting to vet you, at least Kendra know that men are visual creatures, right? And they ain't going to be just wanting to look at the face. They're going to want to look at that body. For a lot of men, your body is going to be a determining factor if they want to mess with you or not, to some degree, right? So, you know, that I appreciate Kendra doing that, right? So now other men, you know, so men could be looking at her and be like, okay, shoot. And another thing, you see how she's dressed? If y'all look at the last video, sis had her nipples out and all this stuff. 3 kids by 2 different men. Talking about one of her ex-men is crazy. And it's like, yo, sis has no class. Sis has no class. She's a very beautiful woman, but has no class. Right? So then you look at her, man, she came dressed, she's well prepared, she has her dress on, not showing cleavage and everything, has 0 kids, 29 years of age, you know, and she's willing to be in a relationship with a man that has a kid. I don't see a problem with that. You know, I think, you know, she could truly get what she wants. Be honest with you, let's be real, she could truly get what she wants.
Yeah, Shannara,
Shanara, when was your last relationship?
It ended this summer.
Okay. Why did it end?
Well, I mean, it ended for him a lot fast, like a lot sooner than it ended for me, needless to say. So it just wasn't a match, I guess.
Okay. And why you don't have to answer, but when was the last time? Wait, it ended for him sooner?
Yeah, it's like it ended for him way in the beginning of the year. He kind of stepped out. Um, and we were still trying to work on things, whatever.
Okay. Okay. Shanara, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
This week.
Ooh. Who's this guy from this week?
You said what?
Who's the guy from this week?
My ex. Just to be consistent. I mean, I'm in the stage where I'm ready for a husband. I'm not really out here trying to be in the whole phase anymore. So
you're
yeah.
gonna just deal with your ex until your husband comes around?
No, it was just convenient. It had been a month.
It had been a month?
Yeah, it had been a month and I had needs.
Wait, you guys broke up when?
This summer.
This summer. So y'all been having sex ever since you broke up?
Not consistently at all. I've been working on me. He's been working on him. Things happen.
But wait, I thought he ended the relationship.
Not like that. Not like he said, "Oh, it's over." It was more so of I'm going to string you along. I'm going to make you believe that we're together.
Okay, I got a couple questions. Were you guys in a committed relationship?
Yep.
So y'all broke up. So basically now he could rightfully so have sex with you and other people and you can't say nothing.
So that's the thing. That's why I'm not really giving him a lot of my time. It's just more so when I needed it.
Goddamn, sis. We were moving along. Everything was going good until you said this shit, right? Come on, man. Come on, bro. So now I'm kind of getting confused because, she's saying me, he's kind of stringing me along, but then it's like, I don't know what she got going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what she got going on, man. But the thing is, I don't have a problem, with a woman sitting up here saying, hey, I'm still smashing my ex. I don't have a problem with that. Providing that she's single now, she's messing with somebody else. It's like, bro, you're tripping, right? But even then, we could talk about that a little bit later. But even then, it's like, I don't have a problem with you having sex with your ex. Providing that she's single, of course. Of course, because you're not trying to increase that body count. So it's kind of touchy, man. It's like, man, you see that he don't want to mess with you. You see that he's not trying to take you serious. But then on the other hand, it's like, hey, once again, she got her needs too. She got her needs too. She wanna got nigga, she got an itch she needs scratching, and that's fine. But it's like, and she's saying, man, look, I just don't want anybody running up on me. So, the guy that I was committed with, that I can't try to work with, hey, I'm willing to, just give him some play from time to time. But then she's sitting over here saying, well, that's why I ain't trying to give him too much of my time. But it's like, what you have to understand is we're in a committed relationship with them. Anytime that people are in a committed relationship, and then let's just say they break up, but they're still messing around, it is a strong possibility that y'all could rekindle something. That is a very strong possibility that you could rekindle something. And let's just say you move on and want to go mess with somebody else. He finds out, right? You might think that, hey, there's an understanding between y'all two. But for some men that's like this, that just string women along and shit, bro, he could probably get upset and start being crazy or whatever. And, and in that situation, that's where you just cut it loose. Just let it go. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, she's saying she's looking for a husband, right? So if you're looking for a husband, and this guy ain't acting right at the age that y'all are, at that very big age that y'all are, you're looking for a husband and he still don't know how to act, why are you entertaining it? That's my biggest question. Why are you entertaining it?
Protected. It's responsible. I'm super adamant about asking before I lay down with you, what you got going on. Is he telling the truth? I don't know. Did I care
He got the best of both worlds.
Not really, because I'm not pouring into him anymore.
Yeah, but he still gets to have sex with you.
Sis, when Kendra say he has the best of both worlds, she's pretty much saying he gets to beat down that anytime he wants to, all while sleeping with other women, and he just got a relationship with you, and he understands that, okay, if all I gotta do is just simply say, hey man, look, baby, you know, I'm done messing with these people, man. I want to take you serious. You already giving him that, bro. And listen, I doubt any female in the world right now will sit up here, be truly involved with a man, be committed with a man, have sex, do all the extra stuff, and then when they break up, they still mess around and they just have no feelings for that man anymore. I don't know any woman who does that. I don't know any woman that's that way. Like, anytime I know a woman, man, that leaves out a committed relationship or whatever, and they still decide to mess with that person, they have feelings for that person. They have a lot of feelings for that person. So that's what Kendra G means, sis.
When he wants to and when you want to, and he can sleep with other, because I'm assuming when y'all were in a relationship, he couldn't sleep with other women, right?
But did he though?
Yeah, he didn't lose you in the process. And now you can't even say nothing because you're still sleeping with him, knowing he's not.
Well, she's saying, well, did he though? And the thing is, man, she was saying that, you know, he checked out a long time. You know, he checked out sooner than she thought he would. And the thing was, it's like, she's saying he checked out of that relationship. And I'm just like, okay, generally speaking, if somebody's checking out of the relationship, they're checking into somebody else. They're checking in with another person. Am I right or am I wrong? For you guys, man, that was messing with a woman that just didn't know how to break it off. Were you not messing? More than likely, you was probably messing with another woman. And that's what a lot of people say with a lot of women. Women sit over here, they don't know how to break off a relationship. So a lot of men will tell you, a lot of your women will sit over here. If they're not into the relationship, they will show you signs. They might not break up with you, but they will show you signs. And a lot of your men will say, well, you know, lately she hasn't been, lately she's been pushing me off. Lately, you know, she hasn't been wanting sex and da. Because what? More than likely, she's out here messing around with another man. So let's just be real, sis. That brother was out here, bro, messing around with other women. So, but you're trying to save face and say, well, you know, he wasn't doing shit behind me or da. It's like, yo, sis, it's a wrap, man. We're on to the gig, baby. We're on to it.
And I guess you are right. I won't say like you're wrong or anything like that, but for me, it's kind of like, right now I'm in a place where I am ready to settle down. I am ready to be with that one person. If me and him could work it out, that'd be great. But I know that we can't. And I'm a realistic person. I know there's a lot of work that needs to be done that he's not really willing to do to meet my needs. And
hey, now listen, right? She said she wasn't gonna give his brother no more time. Oh, I ain't giving him no more time. But look, she just said, well, hey, I'm open to him, getting his shit together. So like I said, they're having sex. All he has to do is sit up here and say, hey man, look, baby, I'm done messing around with them other women, man. I'm ready to take you serious. I put money on it. She would say, okay, let's go ahead and get this shit working. But she's over here trying to make it seem as if, he doesn't have her in a chokehold right now. Like, sis, he got you. Sis, he got you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, at this point, she's just being in denial.
Sexually, a need was met this week, and I appreciated it. It wasn't like oh my gosh, I need you to fix the relationship and be my man tomorrow.
I get that. Yeah. No, I understand that. I understand that you have accepted the fact that he is not going to be your man because essentially it seems like he can't be faithful. It's just, you were telling me that you guys were in a committed relationship and you guys ended because he couldn't be faithful, but he still gets to have sex with you.
Well, so, it wasn't that we ended it because of the unfaithfulness. We ended it because, I did take him back and I did have conversations with him because I expected what happened to happen because it's a baby mama situation and their situation before we got together. And like I said, I'm a realistic person. The conversation should have just been had and we should have never been in a relationship. Just to be honest, we should have never taken it there if he wasn't ready for that. I've been ready for that since before I met him. Hey,
see, but look though, right? I know a chick, the same situation, right? Same situation. And she's sitting over here saying, well, I'm not even supposed to, we shouldn't even have been dating to begin with. Well, if you know that, then why are you still hoping that this man change and you still can go somewhere with him? And that's the same thing with this chick, mind you, but she's 20-something years of age. This chick is 20-something years of age. I think she's like 20 or 21. And the nigga she's messing with is 35. With 3 baby mamas, don't even take care of none of the kids. And it's like, man, she's trying to force that relationship to work. And it's like, yo, it's not gonna work. And it's the same thing with this chick. You're trying to force something that's just not gonna work.
So in a sense, it was more so me just retracting, like the other girl said earlier, not adding to my sex count. And I'm really just hanging out. I'm not really ready to say, oh, like I wouldn't be able to go back to him tomorrow and start working on things. It would have to be we date again. We get to know each other better. We build on certain things. We kind of regroup. So I'd rather go out and maybe meet somebody new. And, because I've been ready to settle down for a while.
Right. Got you. Okay. So basically you're saying you're going to keep him around until you find somebody new.
And not necessarily keep him around. He's just, he's not like, it's not like he's a bad person and I can't stand you. We've got a bad vibe. Like I could go and hang out with him tonight and not have any, sexual relationships with him and come home and talk to somebody else and decide that
you're contradicting yourself, because you just sat here and said, man, it's not like I can just sit over here and just, come back to him tomorrow and, I guess rekindle a relationship or something. We have to kind of start dating first and kind of get to know each other first. And it's like, how though, if you're sitting up here saying that all you have to do is just with one call, he can come over and y'all can kick it that night. That obviously means that y'all have some type of chemistry. Y'all don't need to freaking get to know each other again. Y'all don't need to rekindle shit. You just need to get him to act right. And he's not willing to do that, so you need to leave it alone.
There's somebody I'd rather pursue and let him go just fine. And it wouldn't be necessarily like let him go. Oh, it's you. It's, like I got to let you go because of you. I just deserve more. And he knows that. It's all open communication. It's nothing like I'm telling you this and he has no clue. You know what I mean?
Got you. Okay. Let's keep it going. So this is Shanara. Am I saying it right?
Shanara, yep.
Shanara. Tennessee. Does the new guy got to be in Tennessee?
I would prefer it.
Okay. You're 29. What's the age range you want to date?
So it is about 30 to 40. The oldest guy I've dated is going to be 40 next year.
Okay. Do you want more kids? Oh, you have no kids. Do you want kids?
I do want kids.
Okay. Could the guy...
And the sad thing about this, y'all, what y'all have to understand is, like, she has no kids, right? But it sounds like she's dealing with a pookie. I'm just be real with you. It sounds like she's dealing with a pookie. Because once again, if you're 30 he about to be 40 years of age. There should be no reason why he's still playing games like this. I'm just be honest with you. There should be no reason why he's playing games like this. But the sad thing about it is, you have women like herself, no kids, no nothing. Now she's she's messing with some ain't-ish ass Negro. Now guess what? She's gonna end up messing around, having a kid with this man. Now your value just has decreased like a mug. You know what I'm saying? And now you're going to be looked at, sadly, you're going to be looked at as some of these other women that be coming on Kendra G's show. Oh, well, yeah, I do got a kid by this man, and I know I shouldn't have been with him. He was just an ain't shit Negro and and this and that and this and that. So, I don't want to mess with him no more. I was just young and dumb. I decided to say, hey, man, you know what? Well, shoot, I was just caught in his trap and this and that. So then you accidentally have a kid with the man. And like I said, then you're just gonna be a lot of your single mothers that come on to damn Kendra G show, bro. You gotta do better, sis. Gotta do better, man. And like I said, it's a sad thing, bro, because a lot of your women, like I said, this is where I say a lot of your women have good intentions, but bad awareness. She has good intentions, right? A lot of you women like this have good intentions, but bad awareness. Good intentions, but you want to mess around with men that aren't good for you. Same thing with the other chick, the little 21-year-old chick that I was talking about. Good intentions, but shitty awareness. She's saying she do all this stuff for this man, but you're not aware that this man has 3 kids, or you're not aware that this man has 3 baby mothers, and he don't even take care of those kids. And then on top of that, he has an ex-wife that keeps slashing y'all tires. Good intentions, but bad awareness. Good intentions, but bad awareness. Gotta do better, man. You gotta do better, man. But and just to go off the title, she's talking about, she's going to continue to have sex with her ex until she find her husband. People understand. Before you even get married, you have to date. Before you can get married, you have to know that person. So at some point, if you're going to be serious with a man, let's just say you have a potential guy. I doubt you would sit up here and tell this guy, well, you know what? Hey, yeah, I'm still messing with somebody. I'm still messing with my ex. He's still digging me out. And I understand you want to take me serious, but until you put a ring on it, y'all gonna be sharing it. Come on, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to be able to, have an understanding, man. You got to be able to say, you know what, hey, this situation ain't good for me, and I got a man that wants to be with me. Now, hey, I don't know her situation. She said, man, she's still looking for a man, and I get that. She still want to be able to, have an itch scratched, but she's still looking for that man to step up to the plate. And it's like, man, he's not in a position to step up to the plate, especially at 40 years of age. It's ridiculous, man. But like I said, man, understand it. A lot of you women have good intentions, but just have bad awareness, which is why you have a lot of single mothers. Y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, and leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.